Up on the DMC Upside, an articulation agreement was signed between Texas A&M University Kingsville and Del Mar College. We'll explain.
Del Mar College held the 3rd annual Mexican-American Studies Summer Seminar. We'll take you there.
A professor of history at Del Mar College now has 2 books to his credit. We'll tell you all about it.
The nurse education program at Del Mar College helps lead individuals to an exciting and fulfilling profession. Young geniuses attend the CC Prep Summer Camp. Del Mar College adds 2 new campus patrol vehicles. And we have our regular segments board watching around campus.
Hello and welcome to the DMC Upside. This is our August edition. I'm Emily Gonzalez.
And I'm Carlos Garanzuay. We've got the latest news and information about Del Mar College.
An articulation agreement was signed between Texas A&M University Kingsville and Del Mar College. The purpose is to facilitate the transfer of students from the college's engineering programs to the university's Bachelor of Science programs.
On July 13th, 2016, Del Mar College and Texas A&M Kingsville partnered up to present the articulation agreement.
This agreement is very similar to a 2+2, but except it's a little bit more enhanced because there's a little bit more, if you look at the degree plans, a little bit more of engineering classes that we offer at Del Mar College that will be accepted here at Texas A&M Kingsville. So the students have a little bit more of a jump per se on doing engineering courses other than just, core classes. So that's, to me, that's what's unique about this agreement and the several different, at least 7 different pathways in engineering that they could pursue, starting at Del Mar.
When you can bring a partnership that allows us to extend what our common goals and interests are, which is making sure that we can have educational pathways for the students, the young men and women in the South Texas area, that is a critical partnership.
This agreement would allow engineering majors to make the transfer from Del Mar College to Texas A&M Kingsville's Bachelor's of Science program.
I think it's really awesome that they're doing this agreement, and it really closes the gap for future students, and it makes it more of a seamless transition, unlike a few of the bumps along the road that I had to deal with.
You want to look at the fact of the cost of education. The more and more you can shrink that and have it seamlessly, it makes students able to complete their education less expensively and quicker.
Del Mar College continues to make strides in partnerships and help students out one step at a time.
And so we're constantly looking for how do we get students who have an interest in coming to our institution versus all the others that they could choose from. You're looking at over 3,000 institutions in the country, and they can make a selection anywhere. So by sealing this partnership, sometimes students start out in one particular place like a junior college, and they don't want to go too far. And so we built a relationship, and they know our teachers, they know our advisors, and we open our doors and they come right to us.
These institutions have been partners for generations, and we know that. And already much thanks has been given to our faculty members and our leaders at Del Mar College.
For more information on engineering programs at Del Mar College, go online to www.delmar.edu. We'll be back after a short break. Stay with us.
Don't give Zika a biting chance, Texas. Protect yourself from mosquitoes. Remove standing water on your property. Put screens on windows and close doors. And wear long sleeves, pants, and EPA-approved insect repellent. Learn more at texasdekheorg.
Dream of earning a great salary with excellent benefits? Del Mar College can get you where you want to go. Drivers are in huge demand. And with our transportation training services, you can earn a commercial driver's license in as little as 3 weeks. So drive your own success and get the license that puts you behind the wheel. Learn more at delmar.edu/trucking.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
Welcome back. Del Mar College held their third annual Mexican-American Studies Summer Seminar. The free two-day event immerses participants in Mexican-American topics.
On July 15th and 16th of 2016, the Mexican-American Studies program held the third annual Mexican-American Studies Summer Seminar at Del Mar College's Center for Economic Development.
Today we are celebrating our third year anniversary of the Mexican-American Studies program Summer Seminar. We just finished listening to Mr. Nick Jimenez, Editor Emeritus of the Corpus Christi Caller-Times, give the Mike M. Anzaldúa Jr. Professor Emeritus of English from Del Mar College a keynote speech.
I think if you never met Michael Saldúa, you would know him as if you had met him in real life, because so many people speak so highly of him. He was the kind of person who met you in the hall, talked to you on his little bench that he sat on every day, engaged you, wanted to know what you were about, what you were doing, and so he kind of drew you out. I've had other instructors at other universities who have had that touch. If you can meet one person like that in your academic lifetime, in your academic career, you will be blessed.
The free two-day summer seminar held sessions on Mexican-American literature, music, U.S. history, politics, art, humanities, and the Spanish language.
You know, while I'm extremely proud of what Del Mar College is doing with our program, it's really important that we get the word out there and let people know. One thing Mr. Jimenez addressed in his speech was how important it is for us to know where we came from and who we are, and to never stop asking that question. So forums such as this help us communicate to the public and make them aware that here's part of who you are and where you came from.
This is a real good turnout, I think. But even more people, I wish, would be able to hear these presentations, come out and meet people, and experience, as I'm sure you've experienced, the passion of so many of the people here on the subjects.
The Mexican-American Studies Summer Seminar is an excellent learning opportunity as well as a life-enriching experience for Del Mar College students, faculty, and the community.
For information on the Mexican-American Studies program at Del Mar College, call 361-698-1218.
Dr. Brian Stone, Professor of History at Del Mar College, has published a second book, Memories of Two Generations, A Yiddish Life in Russia and Texas. He recently gave a lecture about this new book.
On July 27, 2016, Del Mar College's own Brian Stone, Professor of History, gave a lecture about his work, Memoir of Two Generations.
I was talking about a book which I published just about a month ago called Memories of Two Generations, which was originally a memoir written by a guy named Alexander Gurwitz. And my role was to take Gurwitz's work and produce it in a form that could be published in English. He originally wrote it in a language called Yiddish, and it was translated into English in 1978 and then just sat in typed pages. I took those and did the work that was necessary to sort of get it publishable for a modern audience.
This book follows an Orthodox Jewish Hebrew man from Russia who immigrated into the United States.
I think there's a number of things. This is a story that on the one hand really attracts people who are Jewish. It's their own ancestry, it's their families. And I know that it's interesting for people from that background. But what I've been finding as I've been talking about it with people is that it interests many people outside the Jewish community, because it's a story about immigration, it's a story about ancestry, it's a story about how we remember our families, how we recall our own lives. And these are universal issues, not just Jewish issues. So I think that's why. Fortunately, I'm finding a lot of interest with all kinds of different people.
Del Mar College continues to bring local history into light and will continue to have special events like this in the near future.
We have a lot of faculty who publish books, and we have a lot of faculty who are active in their fields, who are researchers and scholars in their fields, or in other ways involved in their professional disciplines outside the classroom. And some really good teachers here, and that's obviously important. But something that I think is really somewhat unique and really kind of marvelous about Del Mar is how the faculty and staff and others here are involved in other pursuits that are related to teaching outside the classroom, and often very successful at those as well.
Memories of Two Generations is available online at Amazon.com.
The nurse education program at Del Mar College helps lead individuals to an exciting and fulfilling profession. This program is accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Nursing Education.
Del Mar College's nurse education program prepares students to enter the healthcare world as licensed vocational and registered nurses. Students in the program are engaged in lifelong learning with multiple goals.
Typically, we have about 250 students at any given time, and our program is unique in that we offer a multiple entry and exit. Students can choose to come in on a few different tracks and get their vocational license, or they can go on and continue into their RN and get their nursing degree.
The program is accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Nursing Education. Students must complete prerequisite coursework, take an admission test specific to the nursing program, and meet other requirements as part of the application and acceptance process.
I definitely recommend a strong foundation for support, family, friends. They have to realize that you no longer have as much time, and time management plays a lot a part. Of course, you can still have time with your family and school time, but you have to figure out a balance in between that in order to succeed.
Students in the nurse education program at Del Mar College perform simulated clinical work in 3 different laboratories, including a pediatric simulation lab.
It's a wonderful job. It's growing for males. I've noticed as new classes come in, there's been more and more males join. So it's a great opportunity. These teachers really do care about their students. They work with us so well, teach us so much.
Typically our students are non-traditional students, and over the last few years we've seen a rise in the number of male students. Every semester we seem to have a few more, and most recently male students are making up actually about 20% of our incoming class every fall and spring semester, so that's really nice to see.
For more information on the nurse education program at Del Mar College, call 361-698-2860. It's time for a break, but we'll be right back with more of the DMC Upside.
Get Del Mar College information right in the palm of your hand using Vikingo. Vikingo is Del Mar College's mobile app full of useful college information you can access on your cell phone or tablet. Choose from 13 active modules from the menu. You can even access Del Mar College social media feeds. Vikingo is available on Google Play and the Apple App Store for your phones and tablets. Stay on the go with Vikingo. Start using Vikingo today.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. Nearly half of all cancers can be prevented. That's right, half. Nearly 50%, mostly by making small everyday changes in your diet and controlling your weight, walking more, eating less, and eating foods that help you and your family to seriously reduce the risk of cancer. And of course, by not smoking. Visit the Cancer Prevention Together We Can website and get a free 30-day planner filled with tips, recipes, stats, and more about protecting your family. Go to prevent50.org.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
I used to dream. I was growing my skilled workforce. Today, I am.
Go from I dream to I am. Let Del Mar College train your staff with courses customized for your business or industry. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Thanks for staying with us. The Del Mar College Board of Regents hold regular meetings each month. These 9 elected officials discuss issues and create policies for the college.
The Del Mar College Board of Regents called their regular meeting on August 9, 2016. During recognitions, the new provost and vice president of academic affairs, Dr. Beth Lewis, was introduced.
I'm so pleased to be here with you all today. This is my 29th year. I'm starting my 29th year in higher education. I started when I was 6. I was a child prodigy. Nobody knows that. But I am so thrilled to be able to be part of the Del Mar process and the Del Mar growth and the exciting things that are happening here in Corpus Christi.
Dr. Shannon Idiaga, the new Dean of Health Sciences and Professional Education, was also introduced.
And I just wanted to share that I'm delighted to be joining Del Mar. And one of my areas of passion is really helping to move people out of poverty. And so I'm hoping to bring that skill set here and working with you in developing just innovative programs that can really help us from a workforce standpoint. So I look forward to working with all of you.
Rosalinda Reynoso, staff writer and editor in the College Relations Office, was recognized for receiving a statewide award for Woman of the Year from LULAC Council 4444.
Rosalinda was named the League of United Latin American Citizens District 11 Woman of the Year. And then as District 11 representative, she was named the 2016 Texas Woman of the Year during LULAC's state convention in Laredo. And then last month, she got to rub elbows with actor and community advocate Edward James Olmos and then presidential candidate Bernie Sanders during the 87th Annual National Convention in Washington, D.C. LULAC National Convention draws 20,000 people, and she was one of them, and she was representing us very well, and that includes top leaders in government, business, and in the Latino community.
The college's popular financial report also received an Outstanding Achievement Award.
The Government Finance Officers Association commended our popular annual financial report, which we know of just as the annual report, for clearly communicating the college's educational highlights and financial position to the district residents and the taxpayers. And I just applaud Jay and his team, his 2/3 of the team that we have right now, for keeping these things coming and making sure that we are still managing to do those in an exemplary way. So thank you so much, Jay.
Under the regular agenda, the Regents held a discussion and a possible action relating to the order calling a bond election proposition to cover Phase 1 of the Southside Campus Master Plan.
Mr. Boggs made a motion to accept the order calling for a bond election. Do we have a second?
Seconded. Sure.
We have several seconds. I think you got to it first, Gabe. Great. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion by Regents? Let's do a roll call vote.
Mr. Watts?
Yes.
Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Mr. Rivas?
Yes.
Ms. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. McCampbell?
Yes.
Ms. Hutchinson?
Yes.
Mr. Boggs?
Absolutely yes. Motion carries unanimously. And thank you, Regents. Thank you, staff. Thank you, community and public, and for those that participated in the process. And we look forward to moving forward with this opportunity. So thank you very much.
You can watch the entire Del Mar College Board of Regents meeting on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Friday at 2 p.m. and Saturday at 7 p.m. You can also watch it online at bit.ly/DMC Regents.
Social media has become a big part of people's day-to-day activities. We went around campus asking students what social media they use and how they use it.
I use Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, and I use Snapchat just to communicate with friends, mainly all of them to communicate with friends. Facebook, I get like news stories and stuff from it, and info, because I have the Corpus Christi KIII on there, so it's very helpful for the news. Other than that, I don't really use any other media.
I tend to use just mainly Snapchat, more out of habit than anything. Just kind of get bored and decide to use it.
Well, I use Facebook, and technically for Facebook, I use it to check up what's going on nowadays, and that's basically it.
I tend to use Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Instagram just to post and check what people are doing. Twitter has a lot of school stuff, so I check for that. And Snapchat to keep up with distant friends.
Mostly I just use like Facebook and mostly just to keep up with friends and family. Sometimes if I'm bored or I have some extra time, I'll look through and, share some funny videos, stuff like that. But usually, I don't use social media every day, but when I do, it's usually just to catch up with people and, see what's going on.
I use Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I use Instagram mostly to connect with friends and express myself. I use Twitter to vent. I use Facebook to also connect with family members and people who've moved away that I still want to connect with. And I use Snapchat for selfies and connecting with friends.
60 middle school students attended the 6-week Corpus Christi pre-freshman engineering summer camp at Del Mar College. These young geniuses showed off architectural projects, robots, and air rockets.
On July 19th, 2016, students that attended the CC Prep summer camp gathered in the Coleman Center at Del Mar College for some friendly competition to demonstrate what they learned throughout the month.
This is the culmination of our annual 7-week pre-freshman engineering program. So the first year students in particular are going to be showing off all of the projects they've been working hard on. We're going to launch some air rockets and toss some gliders, break some bridges, and then see whose robot has the best combination of construction and programming.
The kids just learn about logic, programming, robotics, engineering. They're doing architecture projects. They're about to actually fight the robots soon. We're going to break the bridges and see how much they can hold based off of just straw and glue. So they're going to learn a lot of good stuff this summer.
Del Mar College is the local site for Tex Prep and offers this program to middle and high school age students who want to get a head start in subjects like science, math, and engineering.
Level 1 is a lot more of the practical stuff. This is where they do the robotics building, the bridge building. Year 2 is the more abstract stuff. That's when they learn a lot of the good algebra stuff. They learn more physics. Year 3 is statistics and the business project. They do different stuff all 3 years, and it definitely benefits them to go through all 3 years of the project.
Oh, I think it's crucial. Especially we target the late middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th graders. And I think to get them excited about especially the STEM areas, the science, the technology, the engineering, the mathematics, to get them really interested in that, enthusiastic at that age is just, it's a remarkable thing. See the lights in their eyes come on.
For further information on the Corpus Christi pre-freshman engineering summer camps at Del Mar College, go online to www.delmar.edu/texprep.
Del Mar College added 2 new campus patrol vehicles to their fleet. These cars will be used by the college's security force.
Del Mar College recently acquired 2 new campus patrol vehicles that will aid in maintaining a safe environment throughout the college campuses.
The vehicles are used for patrol purposes on campus. Our off-duty CCPD officers are the ones that drive these, and they basically cruise the parking lots, checking to make sure that there's safety in the parking lots. And then they also will answer calls, any calls that we have. Allows them to get to areas of the campus quicker by having motorized patrol.
It's nice to have them. The campus added a second officer per campus a few months back due to some recent scares and the rise of school shootings and violence on campuses. And plus the old vehicle was getting pretty old, aging. This way we can put one officer per vehicle and split up and monitor the campus from different ends instead of being stuck together in one car.
The upgraded vehicles make it easier for off-duty police officers to travel to different campuses and keep the peace in case of an emergency.
If there were to be an incident here, a violent incident or any actual incident that would require police, any type of disturbance, assaults, crime that occurs, violent vandalism to their vehicles, anything, we're available here to respond, keep the peace or take a report if we need to. But we're assigned to this campus, so we're not going to be there's very, very little response time. And we'll be, if there's an incident that occurs, we should be on scene within a minute or two.
For information on the Del Mar College Environmental Health and Safety Office, go to www.delmar.edu/safety or call 361-698-1946.
That concludes this edition of the DMC Upside.
The DMC Upside is on digital cable channel 19 in Corpus Christi every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. You can also find us online at youtube.com/Del College.
We'll return in September with an all-new show. Until then, I'm Emily Gonzalez.
And I'm Carlos Garanzuay. Thanks for watching.